Hi, welcome to the Gemara on Daf Gimel Amud Bet. We're 12 lines down from the top of the page, starting from the words Amar Rava. Amar Rava, Pshita li avodah mikra Megillah, mikra Megillah adif. It's obvious to me that if you have avodah on the one hand, service of God in the temple, and mikra Megillah on the other hand, mikra Megillah takes precedence. Mida Rabbi Yossi bar Chanina. We know this from Rabbi Yossi bar Chanina, mentioned on the previous Amud on Gimel Amud Aleph. Talmud Torah mikra Megillah adif. If you have Talmud Torah on the one hand versus mikra Megillah on the other hand, mikra Megillah is preferable, takes precedence. Mida samcho shel Beit Rebbe. As we saw, was the proof for Beit Rebbe, also mentioned on the previous Amud, that in Beit Rebbe they would leave their Talmud Torah behind to go hear Megillah. Talmud Torah u'met mitzvah adif. If you have Talmud Torah on the one hand and met mitzvah, a person who dies and there's no one else to bury them, so it would be a great mitzvah to bury that person. So you have these two opportunities: Talmud Torah versus met mitzvah. Met mitzvah takes precedence. Medatanya, as we learn in the Braita, Mivadlin Talmud Torah lahotza'at met ulahachnasat kala. One may leave aside Talmud Torah in order to take care of the needs of the dead, and in order to bring in a bride, to take care of the needs of a bride. Avodah met mitzvah adif. If you have avodah, temple service of God, versus met mitzvah, on the other hand, met mitzvah takes precedence. And it quotes a verse to prove this in Bamidbar, mi villa achoto. So the quotes go there. The word in the pasuk is villa achoto. I'll put that in gold so that you see that it's from a pasuk. It's a very short quote, but it's a very short quote from a longer verse. The pasuk is here. La'aviv uleimo la'achiv ula'achoto lo yitamal lahem b'motam ki nezer Elohav al rosho. So this is speaking about the Nazir. A Nazir has many restrictions, as you know. One of them is that for his father, for his mother, for his brother, and for his sister, he may not become tameh, meaning he may not deal with them if they were to pass away. God forbid, he can't go to the funeral, he can't be part of taking care of their needs, because he has this commitment to be a Nazir to God. So, moving back to here, we learn that met mitzvah takes precedence from the word villa achoto. Titania, as we learn in a Braita, ula achoto. So there's the quote again. The Braita is going to explain that word from that verse. Villa achoto. Ma Talmud lamar. What does this come to teach us? Oh, I'll put this in red because this is a question. A person is going to slaughter his Pesach offering or circumcise his son, and hears that a family member has passed away. You might think that person should become tameh, should deal with the dead person and thereby become tameh. Amart lo yitzma. But no, the verse says he should not become tameh. You might think that just as he should not become tameh for his sister, so too he should not become tameh for a met mitzvah. Talmud lamar villa achoto. Therefore it teaches us, Talmud lamar is the explanation, villa achoto. Therefore it comes to teach us this word in the pasuk for his sister. La achoto hu de'ino mitameh. Aval mitameh lemet mitzvah. Only for his sister may he not become tameh. However, he may become tameh for a met mitzvah. So in other words, reading this pasuk, you might have thought that the Nazir can't become tameh even for a family member. Right? Even in such an extreme case where a family member passed away, that Nazir still could not become tameh for that person. However, the correct way to read this pasuk according to the Braita is only for a close family member, or any family member, can the Nazir not become Tameh, but for a Met Mitzvah, one would be able to. By Rava then asked a question. Mikra Megillah, I'll put the by in red to tell you that that's a question. Mikra Megillah umet mitzvah, hai minahu adif. You have Mikra Megillah on the one hand, the opportunity to hear Megillah read, and Met Mitzvah on the other hand. Which one of them, hai minahu, is given preference? Which one takes precedence? Mikra Megillah adif, mishum pirsume nisa. Maybe, there's an implicit maybe here, Mikra Megillah takes precedence because of pirsume nisa, because of the obligation to publicize the miracle. O Dilma, or perhaps, Met Mitzvah adif. Met Mitzvah takes precedence, mishum kvod habriot, because of the need to show respect, to show honor to all of God's creations. Batar debaye hadar pasha. After Rava asked the question, he came back, he returned, and he answered the question. Met Mitzvah adif. Met Mitzvah takes precedence. Dealing with the needs of a dead person who has no one else to take care of them takes precedence. The Amar Mar, because the master said, because we have another source. Gadol kvod habriot shedochet lo taseh shebetorah. Great is the obligation to show respect to all of God's creations, so much so that it even pushes aside a lo ta'aseh, a negative mitzvah in the Torah. And the implication is, if kvod habriot could push aside a lo ta'aseh, a deoraita lo ta'aseh, then all the more so it could push aside a derabanan, even a positive derabanan, like Megillah reading. Just to notice that in this entire section, Rava is the one speaking. Rava's over here. I'm just going to underline so that you notice. He's the one who starts with the statement. He's the one who brings the Braita. He's the one who then asks this question. And he's also the one who answers the question. So it's Rava speaking throughout, pitting these different priorities against one another. And the final hierarchy that he determines is that Met Mitzvah comes out on top. That always takes precedence over all of these others. Okay, I hope that was helpful. There's no homework on this one. And the video that comes after this one is already up.